Like, if there's anything I could say about NightFox, he is so ready to react to situations, and he is such an advantage state player, and I'd love to see how that goes against just like Mr. E's powerful fundamental like spacing and just like knowledge of the game for sure. And it looks like we're starting off here fairly even on Smashville too. This is gonna be a combo from NightFox. Good combo. This already 70 Wolf, so good at just tacking on damage and covering all these options with his amazing mobility and frame data. And okay, Mr. E looking to get some stage control here. That was an early counter. He's going to pay for that, but not as much as I would have thought. But that was a great tech from him. Okay, again, Mr. E in a ledge trapping situation, trying to... Dang, no. NightFox just kind of like clears the way. Like, that was so effective from him. And there's a lot of back and forth here from like stage control, like a lot of side-by-side stuff where like NightFox tries to get away and like Mr. E just catches him trying to get away. And like the exact same thing happening on like NightFox's side. And it's that was, wow, I cannot believe he beat that up B, side B. And okay, good F tilt to see out the stock. Like Mr. E with a fairly solid lead if he can play like anti-kill enough, but like NightFox is so good at just like naturally finding kill setups, I would say, but like Mr. E definitely getting his fair share of extra credit here. Oh yeah, this is losers quarters. Yeah, it might be. I'm pretty sure stream will get that. Oh yeah, Mr. E is still having like a solid lead here. He's kind of just expanding that a lot, covering a lot of NightFox. That's a tragic up B. One of those situations where you just feel so pressured that you try and go for like an up B angle that's harder to hit, but you end up with just like SDing. Really tragic to see, but I'm pretty sure NightFox can like bring this back with like a pretty solid Wolf combo. He just needs to like cover these options. And I think he's just got to like swing earlier than Lucina, because like 9 times out of 10 if Lucina swings at the same time that you do, Lucina wins the interaction, you know? But like there's a lot to be said for like beating Lucina to the punch. Like that's the best you can really do in terms of like trying to just beat Lucina in neutral sometimes. You just got to like track him and like beat them to the punch a little bit. It's kind of like a read-based gameplay, but at the same time there's like a specific mindset that you have to be like looking for it. And I don't know if we've really seen a whole lot of that from NightFox so far. That was just clean back here, sniping up the jump. And Mr. E taking a solid game one. Like, just great all-around play from him. Like, he just held the ground so well. And there was no, like, crazy explosiveness in that match. It was just so much of, nope, I hit here. Nope. Like, all these options just being covered at once. Mr. E, just an absolute artist with Lucina for sure. And we're going into a game 2. I did not see what stage they picked, but I wonder if they're going to a different stage. Back to PS2, good old reliable. And yeah, wow, what a ballsy parry. That was just so good from him. Another good parry, but he fumbles the up B input. And NightFox definitely taking a little bit more of his time here. Doesn't really want to force interactions with Lucina that don't need to happen, I think. Even though I just talked about beating Lucina to the punch for like a solid minute, there's something to be said for like trying to bait Lucina into doing something stupid. Like, this is just a very all-around, like, you can't win this without like being, you can't win this match without being better than the other player. Like, and for most matches in this match, it's a huge thing, but there's a lot of matches where like insane amounts of cheese can happen, and this is the exact opposite of that spectrum here. And as I'm saying that, we're just seeing amazing ledge trapping. What a good ledge trump from E. And yeah, solid lead from him. I'd see him building so much extra credit off of this. Yeah, NightFox just struggling to get anything started. Oh my gosh. That's such a NightFox side B. Like, I see him really struggling to get anything started here. Like, he doesn't really have like a lot of control over the match right now. It's just a lot of Mr. E being very calculated. That was a good whiff punish from him though. If he can manage to, what a shield break, or what a neutral boot. Yeah, it just feels like Mr. E is so good at snuffing out all these options and like playing safe when he knows that that's hard to do. Like he's just kind of waiting for these things to happen a little bit, you know. Okay, another great forward air from him. Okay, good downer. That's not quite the stock, but very close. Okay, that was, what a side B. Like, that was absolutely an insane side B from NightFox for sure. No, not quite. That down smash definitely not going to hit. Good up B out of shield, and Mr. E once again just in prime position to receive so much extra credit here. Okay, that's actually a bad whiff though. We can see NightFox taking a lot. Oh, what a attempt at the read, but he just barely misspaces it. Like, that's something that's often like overlooked in a lot of like players. There's players that are like have so many good ideas but just do not have the confidence to like be able to like execute them and put them into practice. Like NightFox was right with that read, but he just wasn't like, he wasn't confident enough to be like spaced close enough for it to actually like work, you know? Okay. Mr. E once again at the ledge. It's been so hard for NightFox at this position. There's like, it's just so threatening because like he's just tracking him so well and able to like reset these situations back to the ledge like insanely well. Okay, great down to. I'm loving these like potential tech changes we have here. That was a very risky side B and a surefire punish from Mr. E, and E up 2-0. Like, I mean, I think his game plan is just working really well, and the longer this goes, the more he's downloading NightFox for sure. It's getting. I mean, I kind of talked about that like list in my head of things that like the opponent would have to do in order to win the match, and that list is just getting larger and larger as Mr. E just kind of closes the door on a lot of NightFox's hope for taking this set. And like such a feared name too, like Mr. E, absolutely one of the absolute greatest of the game for sure. And yeah, starting off really strong. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of, I'm seeing a big lack of confidence from NightFox, like scrapping. Like, it's hard to be confident versus Lucina because like when you think about Lucina as a character, there's just not a weakness. Like, Lucina doesn't really have like a weakness in a sense. So it's hard to like feel confident in any situation that, because like, you know, Lucina the character can always beat you in that situation no matter what, you know? And so a lot of the confidence needs to come from like very player-based things, and we're not quite seeing that from NightFox right now. It's just extremely hard for him to get anything started here. And oh, that was almost such an interesting like advantage state. Yeah, Mr. E taking this fairly slow. Like, NightFox is a fast player, but Mr. E is definitely dictating the pace here. And that's affecting NightFox a lot as he just kind of gets, like, snuffed again and snuffed again and snuffed again. Another snuff. Like, see, kind of just what we're seeing right now, just reads upon option coverage upon option coverage. What a parry into pivot grab. All that for a grab from Lucina. That's just insane. And, wow, this is frankly looking like curtains here. Like, NightFox would need an absolute miracle, but the way you get it started is by a great back air like that. And yeah, okay, NightFox trying to get something started, but even the forward air whiffing, it's just like none of these combos are really working. Oh, wait, hang on. That's the kind of reads you need as Wolf, because like Wolf can very easily net kills at like 50 or like 60 or something with like forward air bear or like forward air dare. Yeah, we're seeing a ton of respect right now. And Mr. E is just feeding off of it. Like, we're seeing, and like Lucina just feeds off of that too. Like, in a way, like Lucina, I guess the only potentially weakness. Okay, that was a great nair from him. It is one stock. Anything is possible. And NightFox definitely has some momentum right now. If there's any time to pull out whatever you have, it's game 3. And wow, this might just be... Wait a second. That might be it. Oh, no, he misses the second 2-frame. Not quite there. Mr. E saving his jump masterfully. This might be a back throw. Okay. Mr. E one ledge trap away from sealing this. Now, forward air not even going to do this quite yet. That's so scary to seeing Lucina nair at the edge covering... Oh, that up tilt, that's going to do it. Okay, that was a hard-fought battle towards the end. That was